All right, is everybody on page 107 and 108? Okay. If you could just have a look at the bold information underneath the case study title that starts with, "You are going to read details." Just read that for 1 minute, please. Okay. Has everybody read that? Yes?
Yep.
Okay. Just one question for you. It says that the cases we're going to read are landmark cases. Maybe Anna, could you explain what a landmark case is, what that word means?
I know what is landmark, but let me see. A case judged in a, I don't know, in a landmark. Oh my God, I don't know how to explain this. Yeah.
Okay. So
in the same place, maybe, like, I don't know.
What about physical place? No, it's a word that has a more metaphorical meaning. There are hundreds, thousands of cases in EU law. Why would we only look at these three?
Because something that is famous or something that is important for as a precedent, something like that.
Right, good. Yes, that word precedent is important. I'm not sure if precedent is directly applicable in the same way that it is in UK law to EU law, but the idea is the same. These cases changed EU law, and so they're important for that reason. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there is a basic bit of vocabulary that we need to look at and check because it's important for each of the cases. So you'll see below that paragraph, it says match the terms on the left with the definitions on the right. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I please ask you to do that by yourself, and then we'll come back together and check. Just 2 minutes, please. If you need to use Google to do some research, that's okay, but try and do it without Google first, okay? So let's take 2 minutes. I'm going to put you on mute, and then we'll come back. So we just checked number one, and that's B.
B, yeah.
Just in case, ECJ, what does that stand for?
European Court of Justice.
Okay, fine, good. All right, Anna, number 2.
A preliminary ruling number C.
It is C, yes.
C, yes, a decision by the ECJ in response to a question from the National Court.
Fine, good. Just to be really picky, it's not ECG, it's
ECJ. Sorry, I'm always confused about it.
My name is Johnny.
Yeah, not Connie, yeah, sorry.
At least it's not teacher. Arthur, 3, please. What is direct effect?
Letter A. Through this, EU legislation gives rights to individual citizens.
Right. And this is going to be very important in the cases we read. Do the individuals in the cases have direct effect or not? Do they have rights in the different cases? Okay, so last we need to talk about vertical direct effect and horizontal direct effect. Yannick, can you help us with this?
Yeah. A vertical direct effect is D. Provisions can only be invoked against the state by an individual.
Good. So just to be clear, this is almost suggesting a hierarchy, right? Position from top to bottom. The state being at the top and the individual being at the bottom. And vertical direct effect. So obviously, Yannick, horizontal direct effect is E, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to be clear here, it says provisions can be invoked against private parties by an individual. Private parties can be individuals or companies. Just not the state.
Yep.
Okay.
A private party is one person, or a partnership, a limited liability company, whatever. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. So, in particular, the subject of direct conflict, vertical and horizontal, is going to be really important in the cases we read. I'm now going to put you into two different groups. That will be one group of 3 and one group of 2. When you are in your groups, please give each other 5 minutes to read the case study alone, and then can you discuss the true or false questions together, and then we'll come back and check, okay? Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be alone for about 10 minutes now. I'm sure you're going to miss me, but it's okay, I'll be back.
Are we all going to do case study 1 or?
Just study 1, yes, just case study.
All right.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
See you in 10.
So I think at the end, the Dutch company didn't have to pay the
Yeah, I think in the end you're right. Just referring to number 1, whether it's true or false, I think actually the sentence or the statement is true, because the treaty permitted the 3% duty, and that's why, because of the treaty, the product was reclassified, and because of the reclassification, a higher rate of duty had to be paid, which was 8%.
So it's true.
So I think it's true, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the initial problem.
Okay, I got it.
Everything seems fine, guys. Any questions or problems? We have any questions or anything? No? Good?
Okay.
Good.
About 5 minutes then. See you soon.
They were asking for a higher aliquot of tax.
Yeah.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
I
Just want to check everything's okay. Any confusion, any problems, or is everything clear?
I have some doubt with some terms in this.
yeah, me too.
Okay. Anything that's important now I can help you with? If you want, I can try and explain some things.
Okay, so I just want to know what is sovereign.
Sovereign states just refers to the different EU member states. That's all.
Okay, different. To it.
All right, cool. I'll leave you alone then. 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll come back together. Okay.
Okay, we have
Okay.
we have to do this question in the page 107.
Yes, you need to answer the 5 questions. Are they true or false?
Okay.
And use the case study to help you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you soon. Okay, so I think quite an interesting case here. Changed how EU law was constructed. So let's go through the true or false questions, because this should explain the main details of the case. And then if you have any extra questions or anything you want to talk about, we can do that then. Anna, could you start for us, please? Number 1.
The chemical product was reclassified under another custom heading, and this means the higher rate of duty had to be paid. True.
Does everyone agree with Anna?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Just to be clear, what was the change in the tariff or the duty?
Custom heading or heating? I don't know.
Pronunciation is heading.
Heating. Okay.
But specifically, what was the increase from what % to what %?
The rate of duty.
But what percentage?
Oh, okay. It was increased in 5%. It was 3%, and then the duty goes to 8%.
Exactly. And this is a significant increase.
Yeah.
It's going to, if you're importing or exporting goods, this is going to significantly change how much you're paying. So they challenged it. Yannick, number 2, according to Article 12 of the Treaty of Rome, was it contrary to EC law or was it not contrary?
We say this statement is false.
I agree. Ultimately, it's false, yes.
Yeah.
Now, I think there's a little bit of confusion at this stage because at this stage in the story, we haven't decided if it applies to individuals yet. So it's a little bit difficult to explain, but I think false.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you just said, it wasn't sure whether also private people have a right to claim, so whether we have a horizontal direct effect. But the wording of Article 12 seems to be quite straightforward, actually, because it mainly says that member states have to or shall refrain from introducing treaties.
And it doesn't specify only with other member states.
Right.
And I think this was part of the question, is how should these words be interpreted?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Arthur, do you think 3 is true or false?
It's true.
Absolutely, yes. This is the main point of the case. Good. And so, Carmen, last one, please.
True.
Yes, absolutely. Again, this is at the center of the case.
Yeah, it's the center of the case.
Right. So, this was a landmark case because it means that all of these treaties are not just applicable to states, but to individuals, private individuals and private companies in those states.